Ooh, good evening, friends. Good evening, beautiful human beings. How the hell are all of you? Sorry the music wasn't queued up. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get to the music in just a minute. Damn it. It'll be great. I think, maybe. Why am I getting no music? What the shit? I switched it over. It should be playing. Oh, that's why. My volume slider was just too low. My volume slider was too low. Good evening. Hey, Travis. How are you, man? How the hell are you? I hope you're doing all right, buddy. Hope you're doing all right on this chillaxed Sunday evening. Chillaxed. At least I'm chillaxed. I don't know. Weird day. Weird weekend. I call it the Sunday night crazies. Sunday night crazies are where everybody in the house is, you know this feeling. If you've ever worked a job or been to school, you know this feeling. Sunday night sucks just a little tiny bit. Sucks just a little tiny bit, right? Like you wake up Sunday morning, your dad makes you chocolate chip pancakes, which I did this morning. You're getting through your day. You have a couple of little chores to do. You get them done. No big deal. The day kind of winds on. You haven't really done a ton of stuff. And then suddenly it's like 7 p.m. You got to go to bed in a couple of hours because you know you've got to be productive the next couple of days. and it starts to weigh on you a little bit. Just a little frustrating, little like it almost feels like a mildly depressive state. Because you know you've got responsibilities in the morning. It's like the opposite of Friday night. I love Friday afternoon and Friday evening. That sense of feeling, or freedom, that feeling of freedom. That thought that any minute could be the start of something amazing for the weekend. You've got so much potential ahead of you. But then you get to fucking Sunday night. And you don't think that you've done very much with your day. Like, I just don't feel like I did that much with my day today. And this was after I did chores. I did chores today. I got some stuff done around the house. I got work to do tomorrow. Got to work out. It's fucking pre-Monday. Yeah. It's fucking pre-Monday. So that's my headspace right now. I'm in pre-Monday headspace. Not my favorite headspace, by any means. It's not the worst headspace. Just means I got stuff I got to get done tomorrow. And I struggled a little bit coming up with something to watch tonight, or something to do, or talk about on the show. Struggled with it a little bit. Honestly, the well sometimes goes pretty fucking dry. And that can be a frustration in and of itself. Like, we didn't do much in the way of conversating about a specific topic on Friday. I talked about what happened at the Avs game, which nothing happened at the Avs game, but it was a trip down memory lane towards my, old stomping grounds of where I used to drink. And that's always kind of weird. It's like returning to the scene of the crime. You know what I mean? You've done it. Probably. Or at least you can conceptualize it. You have like places that you associate with the use of your preferred substance. And because you have that, anytime you go back to those places, or if you conceptualize going back to those places, it's a really weird feeling. It's an odd feeling. Like, I walked down streets that normally I would have woven the walking pattern serpentine down because I was drunk. So that's kind of a weird feeling. But the well of ideas for stuff to talk about on the show sometimes goes a little bit dry. And it did today. It did a little bit. So tonight we're actually going to have some other folks do my talking for me. And we're gonna watch an interview between, and I know that one of these two characters is pretty cringe. We're gonna watch some Theo Vaughn, who's a stand-up comic who I actually really like quite a bit, and who is sober. And we're gonna watch Dr. Jordan Peterson, who is somebody that, depending on whether or not you're on the left or right end of the political aisle, you may or may not enjoy. Unfortunately, the last couple of years, I think he's gone a little bit sideways. I think his psychology takes are really good still, though. And they were really good back then, too. So this will be an interesting conversation. The two of them talk about alcoholism. So we're going to do that. We're also going to say a hearty congratulations to Precious Fox. Our friend Chris had a baby, little Lillianne. We're incredibly, incredibly happy for you, buddy. By we, I mean the royal we. I mean mostly like me and my wife who saw the pictures on Discord. If you haven't seen the pictures on Discord, head over to the Discord. She's beautiful. She's so beautiful, buddy. And I hope that you are basking in this early tired moment, man. This early moment of emotional exhaustion. Just exist in it. Just be okay in it. Wifey heard all that too? That's great. Yay, wifey! Congratulations. Your uterus is a warrior. I hope she heard that. Ah! So, as far as me, today's sobriety check-in, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I didn't have anything go on the last day and a half. Yesterday was a pretty chill day. Just hanging around the house with my wife. And took the dog to the dog park and watched the Avalanche beat the Seattle Kraken last night 6-4, so that was pretty good. That was a fun moment for your old boy Will. I love me some hockey, man. I love me some hockey. I really wish that I wanted to pay for cable just so I could watch the regular season, but I don't want to pay for cable, so fuck that noise. Hi, Jess. How are you, you wonderful human being? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I got to watch that last night. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. So I don't know. I'm trying to make my game table, like my physical game table, where I'll play like tabletop style games. I'm trying to draw up plans to build that out and make that a better space for myself and potentially for friends. I want to try to reach out to friends that I have to get them over here to stuff them full of whatever food I can bribe them to come over with, and then throw miniatures and dice in their faces, just hucking them. Bring your eye protection. Don't want to lose an eye because you got a D6 to the cornea. You don't want that at all, buddy. You don't want it at all, buddy. So that's what I did today. Don't have much to talk about with the sobriety stuff though. That's the thing. I just don't have it right now. I'm doing okay. Like, I feel like I'm in a holding pattern, or that the autopilot is firmly on and everything is all right. Well, you should do a sober Friendsgiving one year. I do my best to be there. You know, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Stability is success? Yes, stability is success. You're absolutely correct, bruv. But oftentimes, I feel like it feels almost like stagnation. Like, the times that I feel the most accomplished are the best about myself are when I'm accomplishing things, right? So, like, if we have a great stream where I have a topic of conversation that I really liked, where the gameplay was a lot of fun, where I had interested people come into chat and say hey and be active participants, that's a moment of real. It feels like a moment of accomplishment, right? That's just an example. I haven't had quite as many of those moments. Not that one specifically, but like moments in my sobriety where everything was going perfectly. Like, I haven't had a topic of conversation for the sobriety check-in thing in a little while that I felt like really, really good about. And that might just be because in my head, I've talked about most of the things that I want to talk about. I've done 114 episodes of a podcast. I have streamed 3 times a week now for a year and change. And I'd say 90% of those I've been really, really happy with. Really, really happy with. Sometimes they're just not going to be as amazing. Unfortunately, in my head, if every show isn't like awesome, I start to be like, what am I even doing this for? And of course, that's such a stupid fucking thing to think, because as long as I'm doing it and as long as you guys are here, we're each getting value from it. You know, you are definitely a sports guy, and I think very confidently you would love and accelerate in playing a sport. Oh yeah. I should get back to playing hockey. I should. I want to. It's the only issue with playing hockey is that most of the nights that adults are able to play, it's usually on a night that I would be streaming. So I'm like, oh, do I get back on the ice or do I stream? And I'm not 100% sure how to tackle stuff. Plus, I'm already doing things 4 nights a week that take me away from direct contact with my family. Like right now, that door's closed. And while my kids and wife can, file in and say hey and be, a part of things, and they can still see me, it still is time that I've set aside for specifically doing this right here. So anyways, that's just what's been on my mind today. The topic of conversation that I would normally want to have to come and present to you guys, just it never came up. So I thought, well, why not just talk about not having a talking point? Like, we'll just do that real quick. We'll unload that little piece of frustration, and then hopefully by Wednesday we'll have something concrete and interesting to talk about. Little moisture there, little Little orange, little orange flavor. All right. I'm going to do the David Blowy real quick. We're going to hit the good old David Blowy. We're going to do that real quick. And then we're going to get to this Theo Von, Jordan Peterson thing, and I'll do some reacting to it because I haven't seen it either. So this will be a fresh take from me. And that'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah. And then we'll get into some Warframe. We'll get into some hippity hopping. There them numbers are, my friends. There them numbers, all zeros. Surprise, surprise. Still sober. I like the idea you have scheduled time for just you and what you need. I think that's essential for recovery. Yeah, 100%. You know what? That's setting aside time. All right, I'm gonna think on that. Listen to that music for just a second. You know what? You gave me an idea. Thanks, Biggie. That's gonna be our talking point for Wednesday. Setting aside time for the sober activities that we are going to engage in, because I think it's really important that we do something that celebrates a part of our life that we really enjoy, and we do that thing with mindfulness on our sobriety. I think it's a really good idea. So we're gonna talk about that on Wednesday. I'm gonna expound on that. I'm gonna write some words. I'm gonna think things. I'm gonna have thoughts running through my head brain. I'm gonna shout into the void, or at least at myself in the mirror. And then the volume of my voice will get higher. Boredom is the leading cause of addiction, in my opinion. I think that boredom, I think it can be a cause of addiction, and I think that it can be one of the leading triggers for relapse. I think that that's a thing. I think that that's a big thing. So, all right, let's watch an interview real quick. This is a 12-minute long video, and I like Theo Von. I think he's a funny guy. I think he's charming and very personable. I didn't know what to feel about him when I first came across him, and then for Jordan Peterson, I don't know how to feel about Jordan. I used to be a big fan. I actually really liked his book 12 Rules on Life. There was good advice in there. There was just good basic advice. Nothing huge, nothing earth-shattering, but the idea of, clean your room. Clean your room before you try to clean other people's houses. That's solid. Yeah. You got me there, Jordan. Make sure it's the, those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, the cliche shit like that. None of it's earth shattering. None of it's not even particularly insightful, really, because it's so broad and generalizable. So I don't know. Caution to anyone who is squirming. The video I uploaded is me cutting the cord, not cable either. Yeah, it was you cutting the cord. That's beautiful. I did that for both my boys. The basics, yeah, absolutely, Biggie.
Well, I'm
yeah,
sure
absolutely.
This must have happened when you decided to stop drinking. You must have thought, this isn't good.
I'm not going to be funny anymore. I thought that.
Okay.
I thought there was going to be ramifications. Yeah.
Okay, and so what were they? What did you foresee happening?
I thought I wouldn't be funny. I thought that people wouldn't like me. I thought that I wouldn't be able to meet girls if I wasn't drinking or having drugs or.
Right, so that was what you were afraid of giving up if you stopped drinking.
Right.
What were you afraid of happening if you kept drinking?
I was afraid of not achieving my dreams. I was afraid of, ending up a drug addict. I was afraid of dying in my sleep. Something, or dying under the influence.
Okay, so yeah, it's not like that doesn't happen to comedians.
Right,
it happens a lot.
Yeah, it's one of our go-to moves.
Well, exactly. Well, it's not an occupational hazard because you're up late at night and you're around bars all the time. It is. Because you're up late at night and you're
Chris
partying
Farley right here.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, and it happened to all sorts of comedians and rock musicians. It usually happens at about 27. Weirdly enough.
So I resonate so much with two sides of this. One, I don't know if you guys haven't ever listened to the podcast. One, how dare you? Two, One of the big things that Ticky's always worried about is his lack of charisma without alcohol or drugs on board. So he's an alcoholic. He didn't do like any other drugs. But the point is, fuck, they're mucking with. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted video and audio in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. Really? Like, what? Vert de Ferk. Maybe we're not watching this. You know what? Fuck it. YouTube algorithm, whatever. Illuminos. Hey, what's up, Luma? What's up, man? How are you? Holy heck, you came back. All right. So anyways, that's all right. Twitch won't do it. It just means that the VOD might get something. Let's talk now. It's us right now. You know what? If YouTube decides to temporarily block because of this stuff, whatever, we'll get to the Warframe stuff when we can talk about the actual subject matter that we're talking about here anyway. So anyways, Ticky hates the idea that he might be less charming or less funny if he doesn't have alcohol on board. Now, I have always maintained since I got sober that alcohol is good for about the first 15 minutes of any social interaction. And after that, if you continue to drink, it's not at all efficacious. It's absolutely turns into a detriment for most people. And I'll tell you how I know this. It's because every single time that I drank around the people that I drank around, and this is, this might be a totally me story. This might not be an everybody story. This might just be me. But the first 15 minutes of a night of me drinking, I was usually just loosened up enough in state of mind because I had the first couple of drinks. They were in me. They were starting to go to work. And I had a mind shift change from having to be responsible will to not being responsible will at all anymore. And therein lay some kind of a switch in my brain that said to me, hey, right now you are going to be funny and carefree and charismatic and chill, and we're going to have a great time. 15 minutes goes by though, and the alcohol starts to do its work. My inhibitions are now lowered, which means, especially in my later 20s and early 30s, the language and topics of conversation that I would engage in, which were right on the edge of too edgy for most people, I'd say like 85% of people didn't like me when I was more than about 4 or 5 drinks in, because I kept wanting to make jokes that would push people to the edge of comfort. That's not a fun person to be around. It's not a fun person to be around at all. When Ticky would engage with this kind of thing, same fucking thing. Same kind of thing. I would see it in him, kind of look down on him for it, and then engage in the same sort of bullshit shenanigans, right? So, yeah, there all that was. The other part of this that I really identify with is, Theo Vaughn's talking about how he is a stand-up comic, and one of the places that stand-up comics often work are at bars. Well, if I were ever to go back to doing stand-up comedy, it'd be at bars. It wouldn't be at, like, churches. Churches don't have stand-up night. Not in any way that I know of. Not in any way that I would want to be at. The devil walks into a bar? That doesn't sound like a great... Well, actually, that could be a great premise for a joke. But, I ain't throwing that up there. I'm not going to a church to do stand-up. I'm going to a bar. I'm going to where people that want to see stand-up are going to see stand-up. That's perilous. Like, we've talked about the places that I've been that I used to drink. I have not been to a bar, specifically a bar, without, quote-unquote, chaperone, my wife, since I got sober. And I don't think that going back to one at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday night when I'm trying to do an open mic to try to get my skills back or build skills at all is going to be necessarily a recipe for success for me. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm destined to fuck up, but there is that thought in my head. If I have to go back to a bar, that could be fraught with peril.
Okay, so you were afraid you're going to die, or you're afraid you're going to become addicted. So let's say what would have life like been like you for you if you were addicted? So you don't have a career anymore.
No.
Right? So you've given all that up and failed. So that's fun. So that's going to drive you even more towards drugs.
Yeah, it would have been all my dreams. It would have been miserable.
Right.
It would have been hell.
Exactly.
Lumino says, I resonate with the experience of feeling more comfortable when you drink. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's the relaxed inhibitions. It's that shift in your head change from responsible to not having to be responsible. I think that's a big one. It's like downtown is a state of mind. Like, we can go downtown right now and we're going to see folks that are like on a Friday or Saturday night. If we go downtown on a Friday or Saturday night, you're going to see folks that have decided, you know what, weekend's here. I don't care about anything else. I'm here to party. I'm here to fucking party. And there is most definitely a headspace that you occupy when you go to party. Downtown is a state of mind. It could be a barn out in the country. It could be middle of a field. It could be camping with your friends. Downtown is a state of mind. So yeah. But making others uncomfortable because I can no longer see the social cues or boundaries. Yeah, 100%. But I also struggle because I think I do generally make people uncomfortable with my humor and interests. You might. That's possible. Not having a ton of experience with you, I can't tell you whether or not I think that in general that kind of thing exists, but it's possible. Maybe. Do you think that being drunk or on substances would help that? Or just mollify any kind of caring that you had about whether or not you made other people uncomfortable? Most of the time when I think of people that say they make other people uncomfortable, I think there's a lot of projection in that. I think that most people are probably generally okay around most people. I could be wrong. It's possible. So the last part seems a bit like your podcast co-host. Like, I feel like I need a substance to have the comfort to be my weird self, not caring about the judgment of others. Yeah. So you're not having the substance to be the weird self. You're having the substance to not care about what other people think about the weird self because you're not picking up on those social cues, right? Your inhibitions have lowered. You're like, I'm charging through with my joke about vaginas right here, right now. Ba-bam!
Exactly. So why quit drinking? So I don't end up in hell. Hey, there's a reason to stop. And then if you make that hell real, it's like, here's all the details of my personal hell.
Back then.
Yes, let's avoid that.
Right.
So then you have something to run the hell away from.
Right. So now you have something towards and something to run away from. And I'll say this too, if there's any young men or women out there who are listening to Jordan feeling like, well, I don't know if I start doing something different, like my friends are going to act a certain.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Yeah.
But you're going to start creating conversations. You're going to become the intrigue because you're going to be bringing something new to the table.
You're also going to find out.
I mean, that's possible. It's possible that you'll bring something new to the table. But I think that that's something that's going to happen over time. Like, you get sober, and the first couple of times that you hang out with the people that you used to be around socially, the nature of that changes. Now, if you have like decent friends, you'll be able to grow into the sober version of yourself with them. Like, I've been able to do that with the closest friends that I've got. Like, I've spent not a ton of time. I mean, I do live in the suburbs. I do have a family. I do have, responsibilities, and they all live, a good 45 minutes south of where I am right now. So, if I wanted to, I could make a better effort to go see them, but the times that I have interacted with them, those times have been good. And part of that was I did create a decent separation of time between the point in time when I got sober and when I saw them. COVID kind of helped with that, sort of artificially placing barriers on that. So yeah.
Find out who your friends are.
Yeah.
Because if you're starting to put your life together and you have friends that object, those are not friends. Those are just people you know.
I would agree. Yeah,
they're not friends, because a friend is someone. This is one of the hallmarks of a friend. Here's 2 hallmarks. Mm-hmm. A friend is someone you can tell bad news to, and they won't tell you why you're an idiot, and They won't interfere with your suffering. They'll just listen, and maybe they'll suffer along with you. Okay, so you can tell bad news to them, and they won't tell you some worse thing that happened to them. They'll listen, and they'll suffer along with you. But a friend is also someone you can tell good news to. And the friend will say, wow, in this veil of tears, something good happened to you. Great, man.
Congrats.
I'm wonderful. It's rare. It's unlikely. Good for you. I hope 10 more things like that happen. And they're not envious, and they're not jealous, and they're not one-upping you. And if you're trying to get your life together, it's actually, if you're trying to get your life together and your friends get in the way, that's actually real useful for you, because you've now identified who your friends aren't. And you might think, well, I can't give them up. It's like, oh, yes, you can. And not only can you should, and it would be better for them. Because if they're aiming down and they want you going down with them, there's nothing good about what's happening to them, and there's certainly nothing good about that for you.
Yeah,
that can be so incredibly hard, though. I can't imagine that that's just as easy as, severing a tie and then suddenly you're free without any emotional damage from that crew of people. I think it's incredibly important that for those of us in recovery that do have former friends, associates, family members that are not rooting for us, I think that that's something that's really important that we disconnect ourselves from. That's so much easier said than done, though, right? Like that's one of those things where trying to talk yourself into doing something that you know is good for you in the long run, but can be vastly detrimental to your sense of self-worth in the short run term, that can be very, very difficult. Tweezus, I think, is probably the only person that I know is happy to basically burn bridges when something like that comes up. If you ever have a chance, ask Tweezus about bridge burning if you ever have any kind of thoughts or questions about this kind of thing. Seriously.
They're not gonna, and then they're gonna learn. Wow, I'm gonna lose friends if I continue in these directions. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why is it hard for
YouTube
people to let go of what's so familiar to them, even if it's bad?
If the stream cuts out at all.
Well, because it's complicated. And the thing, that's a really good question. You discount the risk of familiarity that they're familiar with. So, let's say,
because I'll sum up.
People are in relationships. People are in relationships with the drugs and alcohol. People are in relationships with humans. People are in relationships with jobs. People are in relationships with their own selves, and they're living a lie every single day. But it's familiarity.
Yeah. Well, you say, I have a job I hate. It's like, well, yeah, but I'm not dying from it. It's like not as bad as it can be. So you factored in the risks already. They get invisible. You think, well, I can't jump out of this job because what about all the risk? It's like, yeah, no kidding. You got to get your resume in order. You got to send it out. You got to send 50 of the damn things out before anybody will call you back. Then you have to go get interviewed, and maybe you're not any good at that. You have to come up with a story while you're a good employee, and maybe you're not yet. So you have to figure out how to do that. It's like, what about all these risks if I go look for a new job? It's like, yeah, absolutely, man. Those are risks, and they're harsh, and no wonder you're avoiding them. What about the risks for you to stay with this job you absolutely hate? Mm-hmm. Well, let's think that through. Okay, so I have this dead-end job.
That's not a risk.
I hate it. That's a known Where am I going to be in 5
problem.
Years? I know where, because I've watched this with people. You're going to be just like you are now, except a lot more of what's good about you is going to be gone, and a lot more of what's terrible is going to be amplified. And you're going to be like, in 5 years, you're going to be 10 years older instead of 3 years older.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it kills your spirit somehow.
Oh, man. Yeah. So it's like,
somehow.
You think, oh my God, there's a terrible risk in pursuing this new job. It's like, yeah, there is a terrible risk. There's a terrible risk in you staying with your job right now. And so one of the things that's really, really freeing to understand is that you're screwed no matter what you do. There's no secure path forward. Give it up. It's risk everywhere. You think, oh my God, that's terrible. It's like, yes, except for two things. You can pick your risk. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing. So you get to pick your poison. That's something. And second, you're a lot tougher than you think. So even though there's risk everywhere, if you confront it forthrightly, what you'll find is that you can actually handle the risk. And that's the security.
That's beautiful. And
people don't break from stress just because of the stress. People break from stress because they don't have adequate tools to deal with stress. If you find yourself in positions like this, recognize that there are tools for dealing with stress and that you can go and find those tools.
There's so much growth to be had right there when you realize how much, like there were times I was like, man, I could never be a sober person because I'm afraid of, I can't communicate with women, or I'm afraid to, stand around in a circle with tough guys without having like a beer in my hand, or like all these little crutches, I can't. And then I remember when I got like 90 days sober, I was just like, holy shit, man. Like, it was like the first time I'd ever done something.
Do I have a sense of fulfillment with where I work? So my day job, so I am a certified surgical first assistant. I work in the operating room, and I do that maybe 3 or 4 days a month. I'm mostly a stay-at-home parent. So asking me whether or not I at least hopefully not hate it, even if I did hate it, if I only had to do it 3 or 4 days a month for what I get compensated, it would be something that I would do, because I basically have the rest of the month to myself, and to be able to support my wife and kids in whatever it is that they need. So my wife is a full-time nurse in the operating room. My 2 kiddos are 14 and 9. So they still need a little bit of guidance. Like my 14-year-old, a little bit less supervision. He's a pretty responsible kiddo. My 9-year-old obviously needs a little bit more than he does. But for the most part, both of my kids are pretty. They're both pretty self-sufficient. With just a minimal amount of guiding hand is basically what we need. So yeah, that's what I do for a living, or at least that's what I did full time for a living. I own my own business doing it. If you can own your own business, if you can figure out a way to do that, I highly suggest it. You'll be more stressed, but the rewards will be, I think, infinitely greater. If you have any kind of an entrepreneurial spirit, if you don't like working for other people, if you do not need the sense of security, like my wife needs a sense of security. Just recently she came to me and was like, hey, listen, if you're ever interested, it might be cool if we started a business together. And I was like, really interesting. Why? And I thought to myself, she wouldn't start a business by herself, because she really does like having somebody else to work with, somebody else specifically to work with. So yeah, if you ever can, I mean, the day that I stopped working for other people was the day that my life got markedly better. And I don't know that I would be able to maintain my sobriety as well as I have the last 3.5 years if I wasn't working for myself. If I had to punch in and out, that might be frustrating. I'll tell you that owning my business, doing what I do, is far, far better for me than working for somebody else doing what I do. So yeah, I seem to always end up disliking my job, but I don't think I could handle the stress of being an entrepreneur. You'd be surprised what you can handle as far as stress. Like I said, people don't fail from stress because of the stress itself. They fail from the stress because they don't know how to mitigate that stress. There are techniques for doing it. There are ways to do it. There are, and not everybody's cut out for it. But if you have any kind of entrepreneurial spirit whatsoever, I think you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't at least explore the idea of going into something that you can own for yourself. You own that labor. That's really kind of cool. The safe space. Yes, work environment isn't safe, and it's extremely triggering. Work environment can be. I really struggled. It was good for me to build up my skill set because the long story short on what I do for a living and how I got into it. I was in the operating room. I was working as a surgical technologist, so I was employed by a hospital, but I wasn't very good at it because I don't like being told what to do, and I never have. I became a surgical assistant. I went out on my own. I tried to make my own business. It didn't work because I wasn't mature enough to follow up on things like networking and the development of my skill set and trying to hunt down money from insurance companies and patients. Those were 3 things that I needed to eliminate one of those things off of the list of concerns that I had. And the one that was easiest to do was the building of my skill set. Anytime you get out of a training program, you've basically become a journeyman at the basics of that skill set, right? You still have a huge skill ceiling above you that you need to fill out the space in between. I had a hard time trying to figure out how to do that while I was also trying to learn how to run my own business and all the myriad bullshit that came with that. Plus being a new father, that was too much. That was a moment where the stress of that situation needed to be mitigated, and I had to move myself into a place where I could more easily deal with that stress. Hey Talus, what's up, man? How the hell are you? It's great to see you here, bud. First time chatter, Talus. I met Talus at Lock and Load several years ago. He and his wife were lovely portions of my Lock and Load gaming convention experience. So, hey, bud, it's good to see you. So I worked for Kaiser for about 4 years. And for the first year and a half, it was good. I got to work on my skill set. I got paid for it. I didn't have to go chasing money. I had a good manager, guy that basically was hands off, just let me do my thing. And then there were some changeover and some frustrations started to mount. And by the time I was about 4 years into working for Kaiser, I decided, you know what? I've built up my skill set. It's now time for me to, leave the nest, as it were. And I did. And I was able to make get some contacts and start to figure out how to chase the money. I got a contract with a local hospital covering call for OB, which I still do to this day. So yeah, it was kind of a way leading on to way thing. So I am in so much pain. I developed shingles on Thursday. It sucks. I can finally catch a stream. Jesus, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about the shingles, man. That sucks so bad. Fuck. Oy, oy, oy. Did you not get chicken pox as a kiddo? I think that's, if I remember correctly, yeah. If you don't get the chicken pox stuff, you did. Wow, that's fucking weird, dude. Man, I'm so sorry to hear, brother. I really appreciate you being here. If you're just laying on a couch, yeah, it's the same virus. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just thought that if you got it as an adult, it was way worse or something. Man, it's been a while since I thought about shingles. I don't know. The disease side of, if it's not surgical, I don't even know about it very much. It lives in your body forever after you get chickenpox. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm sorry, man. Well, I hope you're at least chilling. If you had chickenpox, then you can get shingles. That's right. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Plug the holes in my lack of knowledge of disease process. The mechanics of surgery? Yep, I'm your guy. Most disease processes? Maybe I know a little bit more about it. I know about diabetes, because I was pre-diabetic. So, anyways, back to Theo and Dr. Jordan.
For myself,
Yeah.
And it just, man, it felt unprecedented.
Yeah. Well, it was.
It felt like I'd gone to the moon almost.
How old were you when you started drinking?
I don't know, probably 17 or 16, kind of regular.
Yeah.
It was pretty basic, and I never did a bunch of it, But my biggest thing was just emotional sobriety. I was so drunk on my own insecurities and low self-worth.
Well, alcohol really is a good drug for coping with anxiety. That's why people use it. So it does too. If you really like alcohol, it does two things to you. It makes you more extroverted and enthusiastic while you're on the ascending limb of the blood alcohol curve, which is why you have to keep drinking once you start. Because if you plateau, that goes away. So you got to keep drinking. Okay, so that's one thing. It makes you more enthusiastic and more full of positive emotion.
Preach.
And the second thing it does is reduce anxiety.
Yeah.
And so if you are a bit more socially anxious, and you also have that positive response to alcohol, which everyone doesn't have, by the way, then it's a great drug. But the problem is it's a great drug for the moment.
Right.
Right. There's consequences.
Terrible drug. It's not great.
Also, alcohol is an interesting drug because it actually doesn't make people stupid. This has been tested. People who are drunk will take far more risk. And you might say, well, that's because they're too stupid to understand the risk. It's no, they're not. If you ask them about the risk when they're drunk, they can outline it perfectly. What it stops them from doing is caring about the risk. It's actually, and that's part of the anti-anxiety component. It's the risk is, that's why you can drive around drunk at high speed in a car, which is a really stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
We used to do that in the back roads of northern Alberta. It's fun.
Yeah.
But but people died all the time doing it, especially in the winter. It's like, wow, this is great.
I love it. Like, it was fun, but
like so many things.
Yeah,
it's like jumping off a cliff. I'm flying, which is true until the last 1/10 of a second. It's like then you're not flying, man. It's like yeah. So alcohol has exactly that effect. It is a great anti-anxiety drug, but it does stop you, and he said it stopped you from learning the skills that you need in a social circumstance to be able to cope with that. So then it actually stops you from dealing with the anxiety. You don't have to learn how to overcome it.
So this goes back to a conversation that I remember Jonathan Haidt. Dr. Jonathan Haidt from NYU has a conversation about human fragility and how human beings are anti-fragile. So if we take a glass is very pretty. It's got a purpose. You put liquid in it. You drink the liquid. Yeah. If you push it off of, if you have a cat, like I have a cat, I've got like 3 cats. If you have 3 cats and all 3 of those cats are up on the countertop and they're all looking at the glass like, hey, I see that glass. And all 3 of them together like little assholes push that glass over onto the ground and that glass shatters. We can't put that back together the way that it was before. It is molecularly changed. It is not the glass that it was before. But human beings have the capacity to get hurt and then repair. And repair in terms of, I think, psychologically, repair better than where they potentially started out because they're now inured to that specific type of damage. Now, if we talk about like physical scar tissue and stuff like that, like scar tissue never grows back as strong as the original tissue does. That's like, I think it's like each time you have a wound, you'll never get back that full function. But psychologically, I think that if you work on your anxiety, you can overcome your anxiety with specific like cognitive behavioral therapy can help with that kind of thing. Not immersion therapy. It's close to immersion therapy. Anyways, the point being, instead of dulling it with drug, learn how to work through your anxiety. Learn the tools that you need psychologically to move through your anxiety.
That's not good.
Yeah.
So
you're not really learning. Mm-hmm. You're kind of just staying in the. You're baiting you're kind of meeting the anxiety with a little bit of light medication, but you're never getting through whatever the anxiety was.
Yeah, you don't have to learn the skills. Well, right. You said you like to stand there with a beer in your hand. Well, give you something to do. You didn't know what else to do. And then you didn't have to learn. Right. I had the same issue. Like I started drinking when I was 13. Probably.
It's funny.
Yeah.
And Theo says he started drinking at 17. That's the same
right.
time I started.
I was way behind my neighbors. They were
slugging
back when they were 4.
I didn't start
I've been in Edmonton and I've seen people. I mean, it's just people love to drink up there.
It's just
it's a fun culture, right? It's a cultural thing.
Well, the farther north you go, the more the drinking becomes necessary, especially in the winter. So and there's not that much to do in those isolated small towns.
Yeah, I drink my own blood probably.
Yeah, well, that's
it.
Well, that's funny. When I used to go back to the little town I was from when I was an adult, even if I hadn't really had anything to drink for years, it was like, well, what are we going to do? Well, let's go to the bar. Why? Well, because there actually isn't anything else to do. So and so you end up there. But the alcohol it's a hell of a drug, man. You gotta watch it.
Do you think it's going to start get outdated? I start to think that alcohol is almost a drug of the
Twitch
past.
Stream isn't
slowly.
affected though. That's
I could see us like with psychedelics and stuff like that becoming a little bit more in like the common sphere of conversation.
Well, it'd be interesting to see that we just legalized marijuana in Canada. Yeah. Like it's not completely legal yet, but the bill was passed, and so Canada is doing this countrywide experiment. And I know there is some data showing that in counties in the U.S. where marijuana has been legalized, the overuse of opiates for pain has decreased substantially.
I think you're right. I actually have. So on the topic of shrooms, I actually got pseudo invited. Yeah, YouTube just kicked me. Yeah, I know. It'll come back in a little bit. It temporarily blocks when it senses that there's copyrighted stuff. Like. This is almost over. We've got another 2 minutes of this. We'll come back. Don't you worry about a thing. So anyway, I got informally invited to potentially speak and be included in some psilocybin trials here in Colorado, specifically for the purpose of anti-addiction therapeutics. And I think so. The guy who has sort of pseudo reached out through my wife, because she's a doctor in nursing practice. So yeah, so streams back, right? Yeah. So she's a doctor of nursing practice, and her colleague is doing research on psilocybin, and I'm curious and a little scared to find out what this guy's thoughts are. And I'm hoping that this summer, while he's not having to be a full-time professor, we'll be able to chat with him about exactly what his research is all about. So I'm excited about that. So I would recommend it as someone who has intimately tested it. I'm sure you would, but like it terrifies me. What if I like it? What if I like it too much? What if it's the same thing? You know, same reason that I haven't gone and tried weed again since I got sober. Like, it was never my thing before. What if, in an effort to get back to some kind of neurochemical perception shift, I decide that I like it and it starts to cause problems for me? So that's my big concern. So
people stoned on pot?
Like, dude, it's hard to pick somebody's pocket.
Yeah. Go break
Only
into
recommendation
a building?
I might give, bro, is just get to know who you are around.
Going to get it together.
You might knock for a long time. I think you might knock at the front door. I don't think you're going to break in.
And you're not going to. You might. That's right. You might knock. You're not going to go out. What, are you going to go out in the alley and have a fight? No, you're not.
A real slow fight.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you're
slow
watching
fight
your
where
hands,
everybody's hugging.
So it's like chess with your hands.
Exactly. That's not going to happen. So yeah, who knows? Like, I mean, if we had to make.
Okay, so it's a little bit weird that I'm seeing Jordan Peterson talking about addiction here when at the time I think that he was dealing with a benzodiazepine addiction. I think he was literally dealing with that. So I don't consider it hypocrisy for him to talk about this stuff, because he's like obviously just outlining like what is going on and down. Yeah, I know. It's gonna keep doing that. So, you know, well, we can cut it here. I mean, the important part that I wanted to chat about is over. Thanks for going and dual watching, everybody. I appreciate it. It helps. It all helps. So, yeah, we're over on YouTube. Save versus Poison over on YouTube. There's a whole channel dealy going on over there. I also put out the latest episode of the podcast today, so that is out. You know what? I wonder if I could actually watch the podcast on my Twitch stream, and whether or not it would be considered copyright. That would be kind of fucking funny, wouldn't it? I think that'd be funny. So, anyways. Hey, we're listed right there. Look at that. That's kind of neat. So, yeah. That's all right. So that's kind of what I got. Yeah, weird that he was on benzos at the time. And the whole like going to Russia and then him coming back and basically just schizoing. I feel bad for the guy. I'm also live for robot watching. You want to watch? Oh, you're are you live right now? You are currently playing some MechWarrior right now. Well, when we're done with our stream tonight, I'll raid out to you. But I'm gonna hop into some Warframe. We're gonna shoot weird looking aliens. The aesthetic for this game is just fucking wild. What a wild aesthetic this game has, I think. So, yeah, Peterson really helped me when I had a crisis of faith, but since he has been back, he's hard to listen to. He is very, very difficult to listen to. I still think that his psychological takes are really good. I just, like, his political takes and I recognize why he's gotten to where he has gotten. Like, he basically made a principled stand in the sort of classic liberal sense, rooted in English common law, which I think is some of the best law ever written that deals with the general idea of organizing society, and got pilloried for it. And then because of the benzo thing, the going to Russia and the whatever treatment he got there, like his inability to regulate after he got back, the fact that he was basically reviled by, you know, half of American online society, which is unfortunately the portion of society that he had, had the most access to him. It was rough. Yeah. What other games do you play a lot? I'd love to game with you sometime. I am a super variety streamer. Lately, it's been a lot of Warframe, a lot of Hunt Showdown. We've been playing some Mech Warrior. I'm trying to find free-to-play or low-cost games that are primarily multiplayer to play with people. Like I saw you were playing Destiny 2. That's something that potentially I'd play again, maybe. We'll see. I have been playing some Ghosts of Tsushima. We're going to be playing Diablo 4 when that comes out. I have the PlayStation 5 set up for that. So, yeah. Variety. We're all over the fucking place. Like, I don't have any specific game that I play on stream, except for Hunt Showdown. Every Friday night lately, we've been playing Hunt Showdown. I'd say we've probably got the most hours playing that game than anything else. Fuck. Have I played Monster Hunter? I played, not Rise, Monster Hunter World. I played that. It's been a little while since I played it, but yeah, I played that. Hey, a 4-hour credit booster. Everybody needs a credit booster. Let's get to grinding, everybody. Let's grind. Like the man in the sweatpants said in the strip club to the stripper, I sure do like the grind. Get it? Bowler, I saw that you're on here. Don't you lie. There you are. You're in menus right now? World is my general jam. If I'm not on Destiny 2, I'm trying to learn to speed run Monster Hunter World. Gotcha. I don't know, I played it. It's been a couple of years since I played it. I'm trying to think. I'd actually have to like go in and check to see what the dates are to figure that out. What the hell, Bowler?
What's up?
What's up, buddy? How are you, man?
I'm alright. How are you?
Alright, how do I don't even know how to, like, do stuff with other... Oh, wait, there we go. There we go.
Easiest way is to get to the communication tab. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It says you received my invitation, Bowly Boy.
It said I accepted it, too.
Good. Alright, so how much do you know about this game?
I know a bit. I've been playing it a bit.
Okay.
Played last night.
Yeah. I see you've got your Warframe up to your first Warframe up to level 8.
Yes, sir.
Delightful. I have a Warframe that I can play at your level as well. Let's equip. Did you get the Twitch Prime?
No.
Okay, yeah. There's a if you link your Warframe account to your Twitch account, every once in a while they hand out full-on Warframe, like this Frost Prime and Trinity Prime that I have right here on my screen. Look at them, aren't they pretty? I got both of them for free. I didn't have to do shit for them. I started out with Mag and then got Rhino. I built Rhino and then just got Octavia a little while ago. So we'll play some Octavia with you with whatever we're doing.
Well,
what are we doing? What are we doing, Bowley? It's
whatever you want.
Aura mods. No. We're doing what you want, Bowler. Yeah. Take that, Mr. Man. So have you done? You haven't done the entire solar system, right?
No, not the entire solar system. No, I
Yeah, so,
just barely got going. Yeah.
So the first thing that I think most people say to do is go through the solar system and try to and use that as your primary path of accomplishment. I think is what
Right. Okay.
what I've been shown. Let's see. What do we have for mods? Don't care about that. Flow. Ooh, I do like having extra energy, but is that going to go to 3 or 4? That went to 4, so we have 8 left. Do we have... Oh, man. Steel fiber, vitality. We can do that. Yeah, we'll do that one. There we go. Alright, so more energy, more health. Good for us. We got a couple of weapons that we can upgrade. I don't know what the, rhythmically beats damage into nearby enemies and draws their fire. Okay. Launches a roller ball that charms foes to follow it. Combines with mallet to create a roving ball of sonic destruction. That sounds awesome.
That does.
Grants buffs to those who consistently perform actions in time to Octavia's music. Time jumps offer the Vivace speed buff. Crouching on the beat grants cloaking with the Nocturne buff. Firing rhythmically bestows opera multi-shot buff. That seems like such a fucking... I seriously playing a rhythm game with this? Draws power.
Yeah, that's basically what it sounds like.
Like this is so silly sounding. I knew that this wasn't going to be a character that I wanted to play, but or at least a frame that I really wanted to play. But it's the only one that I have that needs to be upgraded. Like I don't have any other frames that are active right now, so might as well, I guess.
All right.
Let's check our foundry real quick. I think I've got some time left on... Yep, 4 hours till our next rifle is unlocked. Okay. Well, Bowler, you're in charge, buddy.
I am.
Yeah, you're in charge. So, yeah, head to the navigation tab, and then... whatever the next area... So, are you still on Earth, or where are you?
Yeah, I'm still on Earth.
Okay. Did you finish the junction to Mars?
No.
Okay.
I have not.
Okay, so that's our next spot, is going to Mars, and we need to open up the Mars junction. So we'll have to go through, whatever blinky quest nodes there are there until we do that.
All right. So let's see. My prerequisites: I have to complete a bounty on Cetus on Earth and talk to Kanzu in Cetus. So I guess head to Earth.
Okay.
Oops.
The art style in this game is just wild. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do what Bowler wants me to do. How do we vote?
I think you actually have to go into it or something.
Yep. And away we go. Look at my space sperm. Look at my flying space sperm. This fucking thing. Sexy flying space sperm. Oh, we're on the plains of Eidolon, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's Bowler? Are you still loading in?
No, I ran ahead.
Oh, you ran ahead already.
Well,
all right, Mr. Fancy Pants.
It was popping up earlier, and now it's not popping up, so I gotta try to remember how to get to it.
How to find you? I don't even know where you are.
sounded like you, Uncle. Isn't it strange?
Where's the bowler?
Basically, if you go to the right, just head all the way to the back, talking to, I think his name's Kanzu. I'll find you in just a second here.
You would think that you would be like marked on my freaking screen, but you're not for some reason.
Yeah, you would think we both would be highlighted.
That's really weird. All right, well, I'm at the entrance to the actual plains, if that's where you're headed.
Okay, I think you're just to my left right now. Well, just in a little cutscene. I'll come join you in a second.
Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. Ooh. Little freeze. Why did my game freeze? It froze!
Search for near the outskirts of Cetus.
The hell did my freeze?
I do not see you.
Well, my game froze. Oh, there we go. You left the squad.
Left the squad? What?
Why did you leave the squad? Why would you do it?
Just to make it difficult.
Let's try this again, shall we?
Okay, I see the invite. I got it. There we go. Should accept it.
Okay.
I do not know why it's not highlighted the next step.
At the next step of the of your quest?
Yeah, like it's telling me in the corner, search for Saya near the outskirts of Cetus, but it's not like highlighting where to go. It usually does.
Oh, you can fast travel at Kanzu. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm on top of the world. Hey! I'm on top of the world.
Handy with a gun or blade? Cetus needs you.
I don't even know where you are, Bowler.
I know, I'm literally right by Kanzu right now. I have no idea how to find it.
Okay.
Driving me nuts.
Well, I can fast travel to Kanzu. I don't know where Kanzu actually is.
I give you coordinates. You go. See you again, eh, Tenno?
I'm gonna say that we aren't in the same server, and then we'll join up if we go into like
an eidolon howl my name.
Into an instance, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think's gonna happen.
I mean, maybe. I mean, normally we'd like, yeah, I'd. Yeah. All right. Well, is the outskirts like through the doorway into the plains?
I'm thinking it must be.
All right. Well, why don't you head over there?
Quick. Yeah, I'll head over there.
Display your love with a streak of vermilion.
It's just weird to me because normally it tells me where to go.
And there you are.
There we go.
Oh.
Seacole 44 join.
Random human being. I forgot to
throw it on private or friend.
Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Yep. Oh well.
And we're traversing.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah? Chola!
What did you pick?
I didn't.
You didn't pick anything?
No.
You pay me in red. I pay you in silver.
Says there's a player waiting, so I'm guessing so, maybe. Okay.
I haven't been to this plains area. I just went through the, Why is this still giving me...
See you again, eh? Tenno.
This is currently in progress for the squad. New bounties cannot be chosen at this time. Okay. Where is this bounty?
I don't know. It says we're voting right now.
There's somebody else in this. There is.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody didn't vote. Here we go. Here's a waypoint.
New Grenier bossman's been giving us no end of trouble. You're my go-to Tenno. Make him go away, yeah?
Kanzu is right. We must create chaos to draw this Grenier commander into an open fight. Seized intelligence has revealed the location of the commander's camp, liberated from him.
Back off my dog, jackass.
You've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles.
The melee in this game needs a solid rework.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Shit, that was the thing.
The location is ours. Incoming
Yay!
assault. Don't
The
let them
location's
retake this
ours.
territory.
Gotcha.
We've captured the camp. The commander has retreated to a new position.
That's right, my brother. Done
The commander has
retreated.
requested a supply drop to quell unrest among his troops. Intercept the drop to keep them on edge.
Oh my god, this character is so freaking long. Reload!
You're nearing the armored vault. Take out the surrounding guards. One of them is carrying a data mass, and we'll need that to get inside.
There.
And so it goes. I'm sorry, little friend.
Little friend? Don't call me
They
little.
dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Oh shit. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay. Navigating. Okay.
Radio chatter indicates falling morale within the Grenier ranks. That's bad news for the commander. The commander is in the area. Scanning. He's hiding. Okay, Tenno. See if you can draw the commander out.
Bicycle.
Oh, he left. Yep, good.
We should try again.
targets come out for a fight, make it their last.
Lights out, football man. You're off the clock, kid.
Not a clue.
Just swinging swords and shit. Does it guard these things now? What the hell?
Yeah, I think when they have the shield on them, they're supposed to be guarded.
Bye, Hunter. Alright, off to the next thing, Boulder.
Alright.
Where are we headed?
I don't know.
Sometimes we fail, despite our best efforts.
What do you mean we fail? What do we fail? I didn't fail anything.
Fail? What?
Oh, I just got a message that said, sometimes we fail despite our best efforts. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
I don't know. That's weird.
Who's attacking? Fuck off.
Up here in the tower.
Sometimes we fail, despite our best efforts.
Oh, got him.
It's still showing the shield up here. I feel like there's probably like one person we're supposed to kill. I'm going.
Oh, hold position.
Is that what it says?
What it says.
Alright.
Like, the totem thing has a triggerable.
Okay.
That says hold position.
Yeah. Continues to follow. Okay. What?
Why are you down?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a little asshole cat here trying to hit you.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah, just didn't even see it. Okay. Now I guess they can fall.
That is unfortunate. But we should try again.
Huh. I think we kill those things and these things absorb them? Maybe?
I guess.
Are we trying to lure an Eidolon? Like, we can't kill an Eidolon, you know that, right?
No, we definitely can't.
Okay, yeah. We killed those things. And then these things suck them up.
Okay. I guess we can run around and have followers.
Yep.
Try to do it. So that's probably the best thing to do.
Well, I don't think they're actually part of anything that we need to do.
That could be then, yeah. Let's see here. Challenges.
Yeah, I don't think they're anything with what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, I unlocked Metronome. Not doing anything with it, but I unlocked it. That was a bomb. Ah. Yeah, I don't think any of this stuff has got anything to do with it, but
I agree. Alright. So progress on latest mission. It says we're in free roam, that's all it says.
yeah.
Okay.
So, options are to head back to Centis, or not Centis, whatever that.
Yeah.
Or leave and go do orbital stuff. Like, I don't actually think that this area is part of the main storyline to progress.
Okay.
I think the main storyline is all of the nodes on the planet that lead from planet to planet.
Okay. Well then, I guess we should probably head back and start working on that stuff.
Yeah. So abort mission, returning to the orbiter. I'm gonna go hit the head real quick. Go ahead and
Sounds good.
figure out which of the nodes that you need to open up, and then we'll start, because there's unlocking all the planets should be like the first priority that we do.
Okay. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on.
So when you go to navigation, like if we, you should be on Uranus right now.
Navigation. It is telling me Earth right now.
Okay, so you're at Earth, no problem.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in on Earth. Okay, so in the top and bottom, you'll see 2 Venus and 2 Mars. But there will be a Mars junction and a Venus junction. Both of those.
Venus is lit up.
Venus is lit up. Is it?
Yes.
Does it have a little lock next to it?
No, I don't believe it does. Let's see.
Does Mars have a little lock next to it?
No.
Mars does not have a lock next to it, so you can go to Mars.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and head to Mars. Let's take a look at Mars. Look for Ceres Junction. Ceres Junction. Should be on the left hand, like 10 o'clock.
I still gotta get back so I can go to Mars. I clicked the stupid button.
Oh, okay. So you went to.
I ended up doing the Venus thing right before you said, because I was trying to make sure it wasn't locked. So I'm going back. So just give me a moment.
Okay.
So you said Mars, and then go to.
So just look at the map of Mars.
Yeah.
And there will be 4.
Okay, Mars is locked.
Oh, Mars is locked. Okay.
Yeah, Mars is locked. Venus is. That's
okay. So, the way to get to Mars is on Earth. Then, so we got to go back to planet Earth, and we're looking for Mars Junction. When you hover over Mars Junction, you'll see 4 things that you have to complete. Complete a quest, defeat 150 Frontier Grenier, collect 500 Rubido, complete Suisse on Mercury.
Okay. So, I have to do 150 Frontier Grenier. I have about 100 left of that.
Okay.
And I have to complete quest once awake, complete the Mercury Junction, visit the Codex.
Okay, so we got to go do Mercury before we can do Earth. That's interesting. All right, so
clear a path
Mercury
to access. Okay.
So do you have the pathway to Venus or to Mercury open?
No.
Okay.
I still have to work on that.
Okay. So let's go ahead and start working on the Mercury junction then.
Okay.
So we got to defeat Jackal on Fossa on Venus. Complete 10 waves of defense at Tessera, rescue a hostage at Linnea, and defeat 5 Eximus enemies. Are those the same things that you have to do?
Just a moment. I can pull that up.
Yeah.
Come on. This is being all slow.
Yeah, all right. You're okay, buddy.
Okay. Venus Junction, apply 4 mods to sync Warframe, apply it, or upgrade any mod to rank 2.
That's the Mercury Junction?
Yeah, that's the Venus Junction to get to Mercury, right?
So if you're looking at Venus, on the left-hand side, yeah, there should be Mercury Junction.
Give me a second.
You're okay.
I'm getting confused.
You're okay.
My bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Looks like Kopi's jumping on.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so I need to go to... You said Mercury, right?
So we're... Right now I'm looking at Venus. We need to...
You're looking at Venus. Okay,
yeah.
I'm looking... Okay, there we go. Looking at Venus.
Looking at Venus, and then on the left-hand side you'll see the Mercury Junction. That's the next... I think the next step...
Got it.
In your storyline.
Yeah.
But... if you just came from Earth, you might have like some missions that you have to do before you can get to the Mercury Junction.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Okay. So
it's showing me everything on Venus is locked right now.
Everything on Venus is locked, including E-Gate.
Yes, E-Gate is locked.
Okay. All right. So we don't have access to Venus yet. We're gonna back out.
That's right.
Go back to Earth.
Back now. Going back to Earth. Looking at Earth now.
And then we're going to look at Venus Junction.
And we're going to look at Venus Junction. Alright. So that's where I have to look. Is
okay.
Venus Junction.
Okay, so you haven't opened up Venus Junction yet. Okay, no problem.
That's right. Yeah. So I have to apply 4 mods to a single Warframe or weapon, and I have to upgrade any mod rank 2. That's what I have to do on Venus Junction.
Okay, so you already did Vor's Prize, and you already collected 20 mods.
That is correct.
Okay, so apply 4 mods to a single Warframe or a weapon. Have you gone through the mod system yet?
Yes, I have gone through the mod system. I just haven't done all the upgrades, the mods on there.
Okay, so that's relatively easy to do. If you back all the way out, go to Equipment, and then you're going to open up Arsenal.
Yep.
And then you're going to pick any weapon or Warframe that you have, and you're going to go to upgrade it.
Yep.
And then all you got to do is just throw 4 mods onto anything, and that will...
All right, There's... Oops. There's 4? Okay, so there's 4 on that. That's done.
Okay, so that should be done. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to back all the way out again.
Yes.
We're going to go to Equipment again, and then down to Mods.
Yeah.
And then... what was the quest? It was like upgrade a mod to level 2? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think that's what I feel.
So let's double check. Upgrade any mod to rank 2 or higher through the fusion process. Okay, great. So we will, we go to Equipment, down to Mods, and then you will pick any of the mods that you have here. And I like the survivability ones to start working on first. So let's see if I can find one. So steel fiber would be one, and you can do you can choose your so on the middle bar that you left bumper, right bumper, that'll give you the categories for everything. So if you scroll, I don't know if you have it yet, but I like steel fiber. I like vitality. That's another good one. Those are both things that will help with your survivability. So you will pick one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll go up to fusion.
Got it. Okay.
And then that'll bring up the mod in the center top of the screen, and then plus or minus underneath, and just upgrade that to level 2.
Okay.
And then press X to apply the fusion. Or sorry, get to rank 2. So you got to do it twice, and then click apply, and then that's it.
All right, I've done it.
Okay.
Cool.
And then we should be able to go and navigate to. Although I am going to invite you real quick once again. Actually, why don't you invite me instead? That way you're in charge.
I don't want to be in charge. No, it's cool.
Pseudo in charge? A handsome figurehead?
Handsome figurehead?
Handsome figurehead. That's you, buddy.
Invite.
There it is.
I should have done that. Okay. You have joined the squad.
Yeah, I have. All right, so the next question is, do you have the... I think you have to have the pathway opened up.
To get there?
Yeah, to get there.
Mm-hmm.
To the Venus Junction. So do you have all of those nodes unlocked?
It's not showing anything locked.
Well, so is anything blue on the way to Venus Junction?
Yes. Lilith is blocked, or blue. That would be a way there. Otherwise, everything else is open. Like, I could go around Lilith and be fine.
Yeah, so you've got Gaia and Cambria are both white?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you can just go to Venus Junction, and you're going to do a boss fight there?
Single player mission. Okay.
Yep. So you do a boss fight there.
Okay, I'll knock that out.
Yep, these aren't terribly difficult early on.
Right.
Just remember to use your abilities, and yeah, I'm gonna go pee. Be right back.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Did you kill that guy?
Still working on it.
Okay. I believe in you.
we go.
Yay! Boulder, you got it. You really got it.
Mission complete. Alright, there we go.
You get some blueprint. Do you have anything going in your foundry right now?
Currently, no.
Okay. Because everything is time gated, not a terrible idea to start working on something.
That's true.
And because mastery ranks are all locked behind your affinities with your weapons and your Warframe.
Mm-hmm.
Always a good idea to just have something that's being worked on.
True. Okay. Alright, got that one going. So now I got something going there.
Alright, so we can now go over to... We can now head to Venus and start working on Venus.
Alright.
So go ahead and...
I need to invite you.
Yep, throw me an invite.
There should be an invite.
I feel invited.
To Venus.
And we literally just start at E-Gate. And then we check the Mercury Junction to see what's necessary to get through to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just keep on doing that.
Cool. Alright.
Oh wait, did Kopi get in?
He hasn't jumped in yet.
Okay.
I did see him get on, so he's probably having dinner or something.
Yeah, if you guys played together last night, he still needs to do that junction. And we'll have to do
Yeah, I think he jumped on earlier today and probably did a little bit, so he might have already done it, but we'll find out.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Okay.
Great. Now my remote's acting.
Your what?
My remote was acting weird. I don't know.
Seems like it might still be acting weird, huh?
It is, yeah. It's like got Ow. Okay, there we go. Got it done.
Yes.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Nobody knows we're here. I'm running around with a 7-foot-tall broadsword. And nobody knows I'm here. That's just straight up Google moving.
Nobody's looking your way.
Hi, baby boy. How are you? You trying to steal my bubble water? Bubble water stealer. Who's cute? Children? Sometimes. I cute.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. child. I love you, Buttons.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, shit. There we go. There's a heavy unit approaching, Bowler.
I know. I know.
How do you know? Yeah, you know. I just told you. Wait a minute, is it back over here? Oh, it is. Oh, cool. Well, they know we're here, Bully.
Oops. Maybe I was a little loud now.
I blame you. I reset the alarm, Bowler. We're safe.
Thank you.
We're safe for now. How do I get out of here? This way. Quit squealing at us. Weird.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
A heavy unit again. I love a heavy unit. I like that.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run.
Yay,
another successful
we win.
mission. Find extraction.
Yeah, this song's a jam. That does not last very long. Doesn't last very long at all. Flippy ninjas with flippy ninjas. Ah, fuck.
There we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I sure am proud of us.
We did it.
We done did it, you guys. We done did it. Next mission.
Next. Alright, it should be, guess we'll take our pick, but, Unda, whatever.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures.
You heard her. Increased security measures, Bola.
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Too much security.
Never been a fan of
Yeah, me either. Except for the pat downs.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are what I'd like to call warm, creamy regards. How creamy is your regard? Oh, very.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Yeah, I don't want to have that happen.
Stay focused.
God.
There's a heavy unit
Oh,
approaching. Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
Corpus walkers are heading to my location. Are they now?
That's what they said.
Bunch of dicks. I don't know how to get in there, though. Is there a way over here? Like, I'm sure there's like... Wait, is that it? Huh. Nope, no clue. What the fuck?
Having trouble?
I just don't know how to get to the console. Is this it? No, that's not it.
Oh, I triggered them.
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
Yeah, I have no idea how to get in there. No clue. Oh, I always hated these missions. And roll it down.
I did. I went down. No.
That's why we shouldn't have split up. My bad.
No, we probably shouldn't have.
That's alright, you'll get yourself back up and...
Yep.
It's too late. We've lost this
Make
data.
it work.
You will need to be more careful with the next vault.
I don't know how to get into the vault. Like, how do you get into the vault? Okay, so there's a way behind. Oh, it's over here. Okay, well, good to know for next time, I guess. Who fucking knew?
Got it figured out.
So you got the data at C, at least.
Yes.
Alright, so... Gotta get the data at B now.
Yeah, I'm heading
Stay
to B
focused.
right now.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's so fun being good at video games.
Let me set the point. What you
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete. Data integrity verified.
Oh, good.
Retrieval was
There
successful.
we go.
Alright,
The data
let's
we
get out of here,
retrieved
then.
will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
You're the man, buddy.
Except when it comes to trying to get out the door. I've run into the wall.
You'll get there.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
A heavy unit. Ah.
I think I got hung up at the same spot you did.
Yeah, I hate that. Quite as irritating as... Alright, there we go.
Another job well executed.
Lemon Sturbin, hello! What's up, man? How are you? We're just trying to get through things roughly. It's very rough around these parts. I mean, Bowler didn't even need me on that one. He did all that by himself, basically. All I did was run around and smack things with my giant sword. Doing okay. Thanks for checking in. Just trying to live my best life. You know what I mean? Just trying to live my best Tenno life. And my best Tenno life and your best Tenno life, different types of Tennos.
Indeed.
Like, you might be a competent Tenno, and I am not a competent Tenno. And that's how I would say it. Yeah, buddy. Hoo-ha. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh man, like, maybe I should have played more of this game over the years. Maybe. Like, it's so big that it can feel daunting to try to get into it, and every single time I come back to it, because the gameplay is decent and compelling. You're still stuck with your first Warframe? Gotcha. So if you're stuck with your first Warframe, my advice, and this is what I'm doing with Bowler here, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know if this is good advice. I don't know if it's good at all, but I would say, try to do the paths around the solar system, because each one of the planets will open up a like, I think I got Rhino. How did I get Rhino? I'm trying to remember where I got him, because I really like Rhino quite a bit. He was a lot of fun. I don't remember where I got him. Did we get him at the Mercury Junction? No, we got Boltor. We got the blueprint for the Boltor. We got the quest Howl the Cubro. So I have my Cubro. That's fun. I honestly can't remember where we got him. Let's see, have I opened up Cirrus yet? I did. I did open up Cirrus. We got to Jupiter. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, buddy. But I appreciate you. Thanks so much for the resub, Bubba. Let's see. I don't know. I know that by going through the storyline areas of each one of these planets, you do open up blueprints. With the blueprints, you start forging things in your forgery, or in your little fucking 3D printer thing, whatever it's called.
The Foundry?
Foundry, thank you. It's just a 3D printer, you guys. So
Basically,
it's just a 3D printer, right? That's all it is. Look at this. 3D printing. That's what we're 3D printing. So you start getting new guns, and you start getting all of the chassis and the plans for each one of these each one of the Warframes. Like this one I really want. I want to get Mesa, but Mesa's a hard one to get, and I'm not quite big enough yet. Not quite big enough yet. Soon, though.
What are we
Maybe
doing?
eventually.
He'll grow up soon. We are clearing a path through Venus right now.
Clearing a path through the solar system.
You're all the way in like Jupiter. I saw for a second.
Well, so this is the only character that I've ever played. Like, you said that you restarted.
Me and Brandon are super low level.
Yeah. So I'm just using some of my low level gear to make it fun and easier, I guess. Ooh, we gotta protect the units. Don't forget to protect the units.
Put on a jock.
We need another power cell for the excavator.
I'm gonna get a power cell for you. Just let me kill all these guys down here. Jeez, lady. Death to the infidels! Yay! Alright, so we gotta pick up these. Bring them up to here. Oh shit!
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig
I love
site.
it when like your melee attacks force you off a cliff.
Why am I not still shooting? Glitched out on me.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
So it's a defend area.
Yeah, we're defending a specific spot.
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
Okay, game.
What's that?
The excavator has run out of
Oh, I like did a slide and it threw me off the cliff.
Oh yeah, I hate that. It's frustrating. It's like the movement shenanigans in this game are so like fast that if you're
Well,
not
if I was playing on
careful with
keyboard
it-
and mouse, it'd probably be different. I'm using controller right now.
Yeah, I'm using
Trying to level up my bow right now.
I like the bow.
complete. Look what we found.
I wish I wouldn't have grabbed it. I wish I would have gotten the machine gun. I can make one. I just need to go back to Earth and start farming some
Excavator
material.
has lost power. Find another cell.
Do you have a blueprint for a?
Excavator deployed. Protect
I can
the
buy it
unit
for
while it extracts the
15,000
artifact.
Yeah.
normal dollars, which I have already, I believe. I'm close to it anyway.
Because you get the Voltor, which is a really good gun.
The shotgun.
No, it's like a.
We need another power cell for the
Oh, is that the machine gun?
Kind of. It's a rapid fire assault rifle style thing that shoots these like penetrating bolts,
Okay. Well,
which is really good.
oh, we're in the wrong area. We need to be over at the green
The
area.
scanner has picked up a target.
Yeah, we
Go
do.
to the dig
Yeah, I'm
site.
over here fighting. Yeah, the wrong one. Okay.
What the hell?
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
Why is it sending me back here now?
I think there's multiple of those things we're supposed to do.
I'm supposed to bring like 2 or 3 of them, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going near C. So Brandon's on his own excavator.
No,
Oh.
I'm heading to C as well.
Oh, well, we need to go to A then.
We probably need to separate a bit, yeah.
Yeah, well, go back to A and take care of that.
It's
Alright, let me...
Well, I'm at C2 now, so.
Heading to B.
Quit hitting my dog.
Did
Y'all
you
see
go?
he's hitting my dog.
I'm gonna go to B now.
Okay.
You can stay at C.
Yeah, I'll stay here and oh, it's full.
Yeah, it's full right now.
Yeah.
'Cause I put like 3 in it.
Cool.
Oh, wrong way.
Dig complete. Your hard work has just
Awesome.
been
Get
That's
some
an
more
endo.
Everyone loves endo.
Yeah, we got Lil. Nice.
Yep.
Can't wait to start doing those.
I'm trying to trade with people, but no one wants to trade. That's a bummer, man.
What are you trying to trade?
I'm reading the chat over on YouTube. There's a
No, what are they trying to trade?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you trying to trade? Are you just trying to
I'm not
trade
gonna
for-
buy it, but I know on this game you need to like take the thing. We just got Lilf, but you need to level them up, go into special missions that'll unlock them,
Yep.
and then you choose the best out of the whole group that you get assigned with, and whatever the best one is, you take that, and then you need to go to. There's actually an app for it, which is really nice. You download the app. It'll tell you the price that it's going for. You put it up for sale, and then people message you on the app and be like, "Hey, I'll pay however much platinum for it." So, like, I did it one time when I was back up in Oregon. I was like, "Yeah, when I get home, you know."
Oh, really?
Or no, I think I did it when I was here. I had to get off work, went home, and made like 25 platinum.
Huh.
Yeah, it was nice and quick. People know what they want when they start spending money.
I haven't traded anything yet. I don't think I've used the open marketplace, but I don't know. Everything I've gotten, I've just basically gotten either on the marketplace for the regular credits, or I've gotten via one of the missions.
Well, I like the trading, or at least like that app, because they'll make the money, and then you can spend that money on getting like more weapon slots, so you can have another frame or more than like 3 weapons that they give you.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, I know that right now, like this Warframe that I'm in currently.
Yeah, what are you in?
Octavia. It's a free on Prime Warframe.
Yeah, and I wish I had Prime so I could get it. Prime though. Joy has Prime, but I don't want to hook up her account to the game.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the
Protect the unit. It's thick.
This one's full? Okay, this one's full. It's good. You guys can head to the next one. I'll keep this one going.
Okay. Sure.
We need another power.
You guys going to F?
Yeah. It's like they keep bringing us these power cells. What am I supposed to do with them?
We need to complete 3 more, so you just get near the excavator and it takes it.
Oh yeah, I know.
The excavator has run out of power.
A Magnus Prime blueprint and a Nell Prime blueprint.
See, anything that says Prime can usually sell for some decent coin.
Yeah. Prime stuff is the better version of everything.
Yeah.
It's like the Mark 1 version of everything sucks.
We need another power cell for the excavator.
I'm working on it. Jesus, lady.
artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded.
Alright, mine's done.
Yep.
Yeah, my big piece of advice is just continue to work around the solar system. As you unlock nodes and open up planets, you will get some blueprints for new stuff.
These kunai are so weak.
Are they still your starting weapons?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've only gotten to Earth.
Yeah.
Like to the free roam portion of Earth.
Gotcha.
Oh, I went down. Uh-oh.
I got you. Don't spend your affinity. I got you, bruv.
Fine. I won't. I'll let you pick
it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it.
I'll let you pick.
Thank you. Thank you, gracious man. You sweet hairy-backed beast.
Yeah, I probably should shave that.
If you want, I mean, you know. Live your life, Bowler. Live your life the way you want it.
Do you have another one? Because I'm stuck holding this stupid thing till we get another one.
Oh, do we have another one?
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from
There we
enemy
go.
fire.
Yep.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
We have to do like 10 of these or something? Like, how many of these do we have to do?
I don't know.
It's feeling like about 10.
We're at 6 right now.
What the hell? Did I just fall through the world? I did. Huh. Die, rotten hell. Well, I gotta go. Hope you guys have fun. Thanks so much, man. Take care of yourself. Really appreciate you stopping by the stream. I know it's, we're still getting into the game, so, like, trying to learn how to play and manage chatting with folks. It's a lot. Ooh, I whacked that guy.
Look what we found.
Ooh, some steel fiber armor. You know what everybody likes? Steel fibered armor. Oh, I love the execution. Alright.
Sniper ammo.
At no further cost to you, the consumer. Bowler?
Are you kidding me? Ugh.
I will save you, yeah, my bowler.
Thank you.
What's the next rank for your weapon?
30.
30? Oh, wow. No wonder my shit's weak. I just got up to level 7.
Yeah. It takes a little while to get the affinity up. Plus, it's not even like the rank of the weapon, it's the mods that you put on it. And the rank that you can put on, the mods that you can put on it are all determined by your rank in the weapon.
I just got my sword just got up to 10. Oh, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? How do I get out of this? Let's get this.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. Look what we just uncovered.
What did we just uncover? I don't even know what we just uncovered.
Not sure.
Yeah. Wonder how many more we gotta do.
Hopefully it's just one. Like, what the hell? We've been in here for like a year. Get up there. There we go. There we go.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
No.
Yeah.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. Look what we just uncovered. An artifact has been located. Proceed.
Oh shit, this guy's higher level.
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
Like, seriously, how many goddamn things do we have to do?
It's always just one more.
Always.
What is in here? Cyan something. There we go.
Our hard work has looked
11 digs complete.
Oh, I went down.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna cost me 18 grand, really?
No, I'll get you up.
Oh,
no, I won't.
nope. I guess I gotta get over there. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm dead.
Yep, you're dead.
Now it's costing me 19 because I died.
Oh, no.
And I waited. Ah. Oh shit. Oh, I'm locked in a room. What? I'm like stuck in this damn room. All these assholes with their fucking shields, dude. Yeah.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Come on, bitch.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
What's the end of this fucking mission?
You know what? This might be a an endless one. We leave when we're tired of getting shit.
I'm not sure.
Jesus, I can't kill any of this. Can't kill any of this shit. There's so many. There's so many shields.
Yeah.
How do the excavation missions end?
Oh my god. Oh, that took so much to kill that damn thing. Oh, I'm down again. God damn it.
No.
You guys are nowhere near me, right?
Yeah, we are way
I've literally been stuck in a room this whole time. Like,
yeah.
Like, I've been stuck in a room fighting people with massive shields. It takes all my energy to kill one stupid asshole. They're all running toward you guys now. That's the funny thing. What the hell is this thing? It's about to kill me by itself. It's a level 20 Drover Brusa? Thing's so heavy on the armor. Jeez. Ooh, we picked up a random too.
Protect the remaining dig sites.
Ooh. And oh fucking hell, dude. Dude, I've lost like 60,000 already.
Yeah, I can believe it.
We should probably abort out then if we're like struggling with this one.
Oh wow. Yep, I just went down.
Yeah, I'm out there.
I'm gonna waste all my money killing this damn thing.
So it's not money, it's affinity. It's your leveling.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't give a shit about it.
Okay.
This motherfucker will not die though. He's got a sliver of life left, and it seems to have more life than everything else. And now he's running like a little bitch and whooping my ass. How come he changed? There we go. No, he faked me out. Oh my god, he died. No, he didn't die, dude. How is this fucking asshole not died yet? Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I finally killed him. Jesus. I went from 180,000 down to 110,000. So what level am I now? Did I go down? Level, or how's that help?
No, I don't think you go down.
How's that help?
What? Your affinity is just like your level in the like Warframes, weapons, that shit.
Requires a scanner. Of course I don't have a scanner. All these guys are high level now. They're all like in their 20s now.
Yeah.
Right.
They're all, yeah.
Yeah, we're too low level for this. We should leave.
Okay.
How do we leave?
Just abort mission.
Abort mission. Yeah.
You will keep progress but forfeit the completion reward and bonuses. Are you sure you want to? Like, I don't know what else to do. Like.
I already did.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah, I have no idea what else. What I don't know what the rest of the move is.
I don't
Mission
know.
failed. Like,
That's
how
weird.
do you finish it? Like.
Yeah, like, did we have to do one more? Was there a bunch?
Was there an exit that we needed to get to that we didn't know about?
I wish I knew.
Oh, we kept everything we earned, right? But we didn't get shit.
Most everything.
I didn't even see what I got. Well, we earned those little orb things, so where's that?
That was Killican, right?
Yeah,
that was Killican, the excavation. Yeah, I think that there was an exit that we had to get to. I think that we could stay around as long as we wanted to, but we had to get to there was an exit we needed to get to.
That little orb we got, we didn't get it. Yeah, we lost it. Yep, no orb.
It sucks.
That's aggravating.
We can do that one real quick again and just do, like, you know, whatever the minimum is and then get through it.
Rush.
Can I join mid battle then? I'm gonna smoke.
I don't know.
We might have to just like invite you in and then you go smoke.
Okay, I'll join mid. How do
or you could start it. And then
no,
you're not you're not in our group now.
Oh, okay, even better. Even
whenever
better.
you quit it did
Go ahead
that.
and play and then I'll jump in with you guys.
Okay.
Alright. That works. Alright, did you need to do anything or
Nope. No.
Just
nope, I'm good. Let's just do it.
And I'll do it then. Alright.
We're here in search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
Hey, these guys are easy again.
Oh.
We need another power cell for the excavator.
I know, I got it.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Excavation complete. Look what we found.
Okay, so yeah, there's the exit.
Yes. Wow.
So you have to finish one to get access to the exit.
Okay. Guess we made that one hard on ourselves.
We really did. I'm proud of us, though.
Yeah, we survived a long time on that.
Yeah, we got through like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yep. That was not the cliff I wanted to jump on.
You just want to finish this out?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and finish it
Excavator
out.
deployed.
Okay.
Protect the
Gonna
unit
leave.
while it extracts the artifact.
Okay.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Wait, where's the fucking... Okay, there it
It
is.
disappeared. Okay,
No, it didn't. It's
there
on
we
the
go.
it's on the menu.
Oh yeah, I
left-hand
see.
corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. Like almost right as soon as I started saying it disappeared, I noticed it.
Find another cell. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
Jesus Christ, this is too big.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
There we go.
Yay.
Ridiculous.
Oh wow.
That was all we had to do was just run to here.
Okay.
I feel like a dum-dum.
Just a tad.
Feeling like a
Yeah.
dum-dum.
Ugh.
Well, you live, you learn, right? Now we know these missions.
Good.
All right. Next mission.
Guess that'll be Aphrodite.
I wonder if it's mighty. See, how much more do I have left? We got 3 hours on that one, so I won't do that till tomorrow morning.
Okay. Tesla.
This
so
is
what
a
are we
mobile
doing?
defense mission.
Oh, data.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
So yeah, that mission, we literally had to do just like one, and then that was it.
Okay, go ahead and invite me.
See if you can join up.
Oh, he can't come in mid-game.
Not
We
mid-mission.
are finished here.
You try inviting me?
I just did. I don't know if Bowler can.
As soon as I get away from it, I'll see if I can. Alright. Yeah, I can't. It's right now.
Oh well.
So I won't let you do it mid-mission. That sucks. Yeah, we finished that one.
Yep.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Looks like heavy activity ahead. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Defend the system.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
My daddy dog alone, man.
Area completed. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go.
Okay.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yay, everything's ranking up.
Hey, you guys all done?
Yeah, we
Yep.
just finished that mission.
Mm.
Sucks that you can't join mid-mission.
Whatever. Trying to find that beginner's bundle, but I can't find it in the market.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be like one for exactly 50 that you're supposed to. They recommend buying.
Mm-hmm.
How much platinum do you have?
Just the 50.
Just the 50.
But it's supposed to give you like some Warframe slots and some gun slots.
Interesting.
Yeah. I just can't find it, so I don't know if they got rid of it or what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they do sales on stuff like that all the time.
Well, yeah, this is supposed to be what you're supposed to buy first when you get into the game. But I don't see it.
Gotcha.
Oh well.
All right, guys, that's it for me. 10 o'clock. I gotta get to bed. Gotta be up early with the kiddos in the morning.
Oh, okay. Why did I join then?
Good point.
You and Bowler can hang out? I don't know. That's a good question.
What?
Or you can go play Hunt. Any of those sounds fun. They all sound fun.
Right. I'm going to Earth.
All right, guys.
Fair.
Absolute pleasure
See you later,
playing
man.
with you. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
And for everybody that made it this far this evening, appreciate you guys sticking around and chilling out early. And it's like the numbers start off pretty decent, and then they dwindle quickly once the game gets underway. Unfortunately, I got to figure out how to balance that a little bit better, I guess. But we'll see everybody back on Wednesday. You guys all take care, and as always, warm creamy regards. Good night, everybody.
You know.